And back. Hopefully everything is working. I actually straight up cannot tell if everything is working. Hopefully everything is actually working. I don't have a horribly great track record of everything working right away. So gonna have to check a couple places, a couple things to make sure that they are working. Hopefully people will let me know if my audio gets a little bit funky. I've kind of been having some trouble with the audio lately, and my laptop not handling everything. But I was looking back at the capture and it looked okay. I mean, it sounded okay. As far as I could tell. Ooh, private actions. Oh, maybe I should run back and see if I could get any private actions. That's supposed to be one of the main things about Star Ocean. It has the private actions.
Be careful.
It has the private actions where you run around town and play tag with your friends. Maybe it's a little bit more like hide and seek. You play hide and seek with your friends. That's what Star Ocean is about. Hide and seek. Hopefully they have something cool to show you and talk about. Oops, I have to go press square before walking in here. Come on, Rena, have something cool to say. See, Cross is much further north. Oh yeah, that's right. It also, in the first couple games, initiating the private actions do give you a little bit of tip on where you're supposed to go, although it's not always fantastic. Oh hey, how you doing, Blue Infinity? And I am happy to be in your television as you do your work. How was your day, by the way? Well, I guess you are doing work, so you might not be able to type your responses. But don't worry, I'm just hoping that your day is fabulous. Let's see here, but where's Reyna? Man, I'm doing bad at this whole hide and seek thing. She didn't just go home, did she? There's way cooler places to go than just back at her house. Let's see here. Did she just go? Oh wait, there's like a treasure in here. I'm gonna take it. Yeah, oh, it's a blackberry. That's super useful. Hey Reyna, I took your blackberry. Hope it's cool. There you go, Mr. Claude. How long have you been here? I just got here. Oh, you didn't take my blackberry, did you? I was saving it for later. It was my secret room snack. Don't tell my mom. What are you doing? I was just thinking about the past. Feeling the ennui. Thinking about the fact that you took my blackberry without my permission. See here, what about the past? What kind of kid were you when you were young? Let's not talk about the past. How about the future? Right, your blackberry. And it's delicious. But also, I really needed it because my MP was really low. What about the past, Huh? You gonna tell me about you? Tell me a little bit more about you. What about the past? And I found out that my mother wasn't my real mother. Oh yeah, that's right. That's your whole angsty thing at the moment. It was a big shock, so I went alone secretly to the Shingo Forest. It just keeps calling back to me. The Shingo Forest. It calls to me. And then one day, a boy who was a childhood playmate of mine came up to me and gave me some candy. And said this to me, hey, eat this candy, but that blueberry, or that blackberry, keep it in your room. Save it for later. Eat the candy now. Now don't cry, it's a waste of tears, right? So why don't you smile with me? Wow. Did it work? Was that the best line he could have given you? I was really happy. He was like, yeah, I was into it. So what is he doing now? I don't know. Haven't seen him since. He ran out of candy, and then he said he was gonna go get more candy, and then he never got more candy. and then I never saw him ever again. Several years later, he left the village because of a certain incident. What kind of incident? I see. I can only imagine what sort of incident it would be. It should have been my turn to cheer him up, but I didn't. I didn't have any candy. I didn't have any candy ready, and I wasn't smiling because I was really upset about the fact that my pockets were empty instead of full of candy. Excuse me, bringing up a funny story like that. No, excuse me, I didn't mean to interrupt you when you were deep in thought. Brooding, in fact. Thinking about those precious memories, did I put you in a bad mood? Do I need to give you candy and say that you can smile with me because it seems like you're pretty into that sort of thing? Oh no, nothing like that. Well then, I'm glad. Alright. It happened such a long time ago. Alright, Raina. You're gonna do your Raina things. I'm gonna go do my Claude things. Oops, no. Alright, I think that's all the private action. I only have one party member, so I don't have to go search for more people to play hide and seek with. What? How'd you get in front of me, you? I thought I left you alone to brood. Well, I can't just lay around in Arlia. I have to go north. I think she said we're going to Cross? Is that what it's called? I don't think it's this place, is it? Get it here. Oh, darn. I should have did the private action. I'm going to do the private action here, too. I had to play tag. I had to play hide and seek in every town that I go to. That's Star Ocean. That's what you're supposed to do. And let's meet later. In Star Ocean 4, they actually kind of changed how the private actions work. Because instead of doing them in towns, you kind of just play hide and seek inside of your spaceship. It's not as large in scale, I'll tell you that. Although in some ways I kind of prefer it, because sometimes you just kind of want to watch the funny scene, listen to them say whatever they have to say to each other. Sometimes you just want to do that without having to run around the entire town searching every house, every corner. But that's just me. I'm a lazy gamer. But also, I feel like the ones in Star Ocean 4, what was it called? The Last Hope. That's what Star Ocean 4 is called. I feel like the scenes in that one were particularly good, in that they were very mindful of the camera angles. And I feel like having the smaller set pieces, the smaller environment to interact with people kind of helped with that, because you don't have to worry about making like the entire town look good enough to be seen in every camera angle, especially as close up as some of them can be. So they were able to go pretty nuts with the cinematography inside of the enclosed spaces. And they were doing something that I feel like I don't really see in a whole bunch of more modern JRPGs, is that they were actually like making full-on cinematic cinematic like gags. Like they were actually like making full scenes of the jokes. And usually these days, at least as far as the things that I've played, when the JRPG just wants to show you a gag, they tend to just stick to the sort of the visual novel kind of presentation. Not that that's bad at all. I do adore those, but man, it certainly is a different kind of experience seeing the slapstick in a full 3D cinematic. Just for a gag, man. And that was also something I noticed happening in when I was playing Shadow Hearts. Especially the second game, Covenant. They were fully committed to those gags, dude. It was awesome. Let's see here. Cloud is also talking. It looks as if we are too late. What do you mean by too late? Like it's nighttime? You got a curfew, man? Come on, we left my mom's house. We don't have to have a curfew, Claude. There's no one here. And the castle seems to be shut as well. Oh, well, I mean, I kind of understand if the castle has a curfew. I mean, if that's what you're gonna hide behind, Claude. You know, we could have a late night date. But no, it sounds like you want to go in bed. Let's stay at an inn tonight and try tomorrow. Alright. Let's see here. Is this the inn? Ah, Inn Kingdom Hotel. Fancy. Makes you sound upscale. My, if it isn't little Reina. Man, Reina is popular. People know her name for like a couple cities over, man. How long has it been? It's been quite a while, I suppose. How have you been, Aunt Rachel? Quite well, thank you. Oh my gosh, it's Q! Hello, Q the Struggler! How are you today, you wonderful, wonderful man? Wow. Wester must be worried. Is he your boyfriend? Oh, Yakuza had post-game stuff. Did you like it? I don't know anything about Yakuza 0. I have not actually played any of the Yakuzas yet. But do tell me about it. And you're off today. Well, thank you for coming over and spending your off time with me. Also, as far as Reina is concerned, Claude is not her boyfriend. Shame. You don't have to be so upset. I mean, we could totally date. We could have that late night date. You know, I'll just drink a couple cups of coffee so I don't fall asleep because apparently Claude wants to go to the inn and go to sleep or something. Well, you know, it is kind of hard to keep the momentum of an entire game inside the post game. But then again, one, I am pretty bad at beating games. Two, a lot of the games that I played have not actually had post games, but the ones that I have played with post games, it definitely does not necessarily carry the same momentum as the base game. But you know what? It is the post game. It is technically an optional section of the game. You could just be done, but no, this is the bonus. The I guess less interesting bonus to a game. No, just talking to myself. Oh, I didn't know you were into Fortnite. Oh, you don't like to charge your controllers while playing? Your best room is open. I'll let you stay tonight for free. All right. Oh, I'm not even sure if Claude has money at the moment. Good thing that Reina has the connection. We don't have to pay for this room. But are you sure? Make the night special for my favorite niece and her beau. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Everything in the well, at least the Arkham games that I played, pretty solid. You know, I've been there, Q. I definitely have my times when I just straight up forget to charge the controllers. Even if like the screen is yelling at me, it's like, hey, I've been trying to tell you for the past hour, man, this thing don't got any batteries. And then I'm all like, bro, why can't I play right now? The controller's off. I feel like that happens especially with like my Nintendo stuff, like my Nintendo controller, my Switch controller, Pro controller, because like the batteries like tend to last a pretty good long time, man. Ooh, Infamous. I feel like I have that. I feel like I have Infamous somewhere, maybe on PSN, but I never touched it. Ah. Auntie Rachel. Oh, come to think of it, young Master Flack was in town 2 weeks ago. Who was Flack? Is that your friend? Oh, Dias. Hmm? Dias Flack. Yes, but he left without saying where he was headed. He was too busy being all aloof, thinking he was cool, talking about having candy or something that he needed to go get, so that he could smile about it or something. So he was here. Well, enjoy yourselves. And thank you, Aunt Rachel. Listen, man, Yakuzas have to live tough lives, man, and they had to make sure that, you gotta know, you can't pause the tough life. The tough life pauses you, man, even if your controller's running out of batteries. You take good care of little Raina now. All right, she's expecting me to do everything with Raina right now. I mean, we just met, chilling inside the forest or something. I saved her life like twice. I mean, that doesn't mean she owes me anything, man. You know what I mean? I hope I'm not being rude to ask, but who is the man named Flack? Is he cooler than me? Oh, you mean Dias? Do people read that as Dias or Dias? Dias. Dias. Yes, you mentioned his name. Dias Flack. Dias Flack used to live in Arlia, but he left because something very sad happened. He ran out of candy, and then when I asked him for more candy, he was not able to oblige. And we stopped being friends for a while there. I see. I won't ask anything more about him then. Thank you, Claude. Raina, may I say something? What is it? Let's see here, but what were some post games that I liked a lot? For some reason, when I think post games, I tend to think of things like Tales of Legendia. It had a post game. I'm not sure if I'm necessarily remembering it like in a positive light, although I do think the story was interesting, but for some reason it struck me that the post game in that, just for some reason they made the decision not to voice any of the dialogue. Even though in the base game they had a whole lot of voiceover in the dialogue, but they just kind of decided 100% in the post game, nah, you're gonna have to think about these voices in your head, kid. We don't got money for that. You know how much money it takes to hire some actors to continue to do these parts, man. You're lucky we were able to pay for that for a base game, man. Really? Oh, you could keep on being just a Spider-Man. Peter Parker don't quit. Post game was good for that one. Yeah, I hope you don't mind my saying so, but I'm enjoying the traveling with you. Oh, Raina, I love traveling with you too. I hope you feel the same way about being with me. I have enjoyed being with you, Claude. You dang old Claude. I guess we'd better get some rest, huh? Really? You know, I've had so Spider-Man 2018 actually came with the PS4 that I got, but I also have yet to actually play it. So that thing is still factory sealed and chilling inside my storage somewhere. Kind of the same thing with Nier Automata. I have not gotten around to playing Nier Automata. I wonder if that game has a post game. I feel like that game probably has a post game. See here. Good night, Raina. Let's see. What else has a post game? Oh yeah, I've also been working on the Kirby and the Forgotten Land post game with my brother. But we've been going through that slowly. We've been going through that entire game very slowly. We're still working on it, man. Well, how was it? Your special night at our hotel? Oh yeah, I remember you talking a whole bunch about Shifu it's a few months back. So how was Shifu? Because I think you were still going through it when you were talking about it back then. I'm assuming that you finished Shifu already, right? Let's see here. I'm also just kind of running around this hotel. I doubt there's anything else to be doing at the hotel. Oh yeah, that's right. Cloud wants to like go talk to the monarch or whatever. To the monarchy. Where's the where do we keep the monarchy? Is it this way? Is it through this shady alleyway? Alright. Yeah. The shady alleyway does just kind of lead to the castle. Cool. It doesn't have like a super flashy title, so I tend to just kind of gloss over it. Oh hey, it's Chris Anitaku. Hello, how are you? Welcome back. I'm glad you're able to join us again. Verify your registration at the reception desk. Reception desk. Is there a reception desk? Are you guys the reception desk? All right. This is the reception desk. Tax? Come on, man. I can't escape taxes in game. Can't escape taxes in real life. What is this? I guess we're in the wrong place. We are in the wrong place and talking about some taxes. Is this wrong? Is this really the wrong place? I thought I wanted to go talk to the monarchy. Come on. Guys. Alright, fine. I won't talk to the monarchy. I'm gonna go back out here. I guess I went to the wrong place. Oh, really, you don't want to see a sequel for Shifu at all? Or do you just not want to see a bad sequel for Shifu? You don't want to see a Shi-2, so to speak? Boy, I found it. There we go. That's not what I'm looking for. But then again, I guess sequels are a little bit hard to do. If all you want to do is preserve the sanctity of the original, it's hard to follow anything up. Ooh, is this a weapon shop? I could probably use a weapon shop. Let's see here, buy. What is a smaller? It's just called smaller. I guess it's like a smaller sword? Maybe it's a dagger? Buy this for Claude. Gotta buy it for Claude. There we go. Raina likes to punch things, so I'm not gonna get her. Probably get this. I'm kind of forgetting what I was supposed to be doing here. Oh, we were talking about Dias or Dias, whatever his name is supposed to be pronounced. You know what? I should check out the anime a little bit more to see how they like to pronounce the names. Get some boots. Get a pair of boots. Get one shield. Oh, it's Primo! Hello, Primo! How are you? But yeah, what if Shifu decide to get sequels like Final Fantasy sequels? Where it is Shifu more in spirit than it is in continuing the actual narrative. Do I talk to this guy? He's a man. Akash is the most important flesh in the world continent. Thank you. That's very insightful, sir. What world we're living in? What a world, what a world. Come on, the bar has to be like the place to get information, right? Now let's run away to La Cour. Oh, actually, was I able to do... Can I like hang out with Reina here? Hold on. Reina, say something cool. Come on. Oh, that would actually be kind of interesting if they decide to do actually different words for Shifu in continuing the series. Let's see here. Oh, actually, I never thought... to Chris, I never thought of switching out the names or the voices in the game. Actually, I could. Can I just switch that out right now? I could. Let's see here. Do they have an option for it here? Let's see here. Because I have not listened to the Japanese voiceovers. And you know what? There might be a reason. Is there not an option? Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a setting for it in this game. So, disappointing. Because now I'm really curious. Because I never listened to the. I guess I'd have to look it up online or something. Yeah, buy the Japanese version, which I guess is an option. My brother did mod the PS2, so we could. If we wanted to play region-locked games. Yeah, and usually games tend to be pretty... Well, the games themselves tend to be pretty a little bit cheaper, but shipping can definitely destroy you when you're buying imports. Who's this guy? I don't remember that person at all. They sure do look special. Wait a minute, 3 eyes. What was that? Was that somebody I could get? In my first playthrough of this game, I did not get anywhere close to all the characters. I definitely missed a bunch of characters, man. Oh yeah, was that so did you never get that character either? Also, what exactly is like the most direct what was it? Translation for Shifu. Is it really just master? Because sensei in Japanese is mostly just used for teacher, right? So you would have to look up a different word for that one. As for Korean, let's see here. Well, if you're just going kind of like the instructor route for it, back then I had, like a million years ago, I had the title of Kyosanin. And that's what I had to answer to. But then, like, the Grandmaster, my teacher was Kwanjani. But I don't know what you would. I don't recall what you would call someone in between us, because they're going from whatever my status was all the way to the Grandmaster. It was a little bit. There has to be like a different term for that, man. Yeah, it might be. It's probably master, right? But like sensei in Japanese isn't master. It's just like teacher. I don't know. But then there's like probably still other synonymous words for Shifu that are a little bit more indicative of hierarchy. Man, where the heck was Reina? I could not find her. Let's go to Cross Castle and meet with the king. Was that not Cross Castle? I refuse to like whip out the guide, man. I refuse. What am I missing? That was totally Cross Castle, but they keep on telling me to go to the reception desk. Unless I'm talking to the wrong person at the reception. That's true. That's true. It could very well be different because of like the kind of school, right? It could just be like sensei not in the martial arts setting, or Shifu not in the martial arts setting. Yeah, like yeah, I guess because master even in English can mean a pretty good different amount of things. Here it is. I'll write down our names. Okay, yeah, I was supposed to talk to the left receptionist. The right receptionist is a bum that wants to talk about taxes. Oh, Shisho! I think Shisho means a little bit more... Isn't that like a little bit more rank? A little bit more like a captain or something? Or boss? Or am I thinking about like Kaicho? Right now I'm just going through my weeb dictionary. You have an introduction from Regis, the village of Arlia. I'll go with whatever you say, Q. Yes, I hope you will be able to take us soon. I'll see what I can do, but it may take a while. Certainly, thank you very much. Please feel free to look through the palace while you are waiting. But whatever the word is, it really would be interesting to see if they do decide to go through the series of Shifu and then change the title with different words for master. That would be really cool. Yeah, I was probably thinking of Taichou. God, this is wonderful. Is there any? Of course it's wonderful. We're on a pretty good date. We're on a continent-long date. Awesome. I wish my house was this big. Honestly, I would not want a house this big. Can you imagine the upkeep? It sucks. I barely want to vacuum a 100 square foot area. Heck, I would barely want to vacuum a 75 square foot area. Oh, The prince is resting in the provinces. Do I want to talk to the prince? I just wanted this treasure chest, truth be told. 500-fold. That's pretty good. Shar. Oh man, I haven't done anything Gundam related for a long time. I did last year finish watching Double Zeta. And Double Zeta was pretty good. If you wish to have another audience, please proceed. Oh, okay. I'm going up here wrong. So do I go up through here? Is this where I go? Huh? All right. The time is now. The time is when I go up the right stairs. Thank you, Your Majesty. All right, take care, both of you. You know, I do like the design for this lady NPC. Look at her. They took the time, man. She looks adorable. Even though her name is just capital W woman. But do you like the... What did you think about the lighthearted beginning and middle? Because I will say that after... in like kind of the last like quarter of the series, it kind of took a harder turn for being a little bit more hardcore than it was. No, a lot more people died in in Double Zeta than I was really ready for. Little Reina, so good to see you again. We almost didn't recognize you. It's been so long. Ever since Regis presented you. Your Majesty, how wonderful to see you in good health. I was like, I'm not sure what would happen to the country if you were to just suddenly croak. Please, Reina, let us dispense with the formalities. What brings you? Come on, I'm here to be your bro, your king bro. Your Majesty, we have begun an investigation of the sorcery globe. We had hoped to obtain as much information about it from you as possible. Yeah, so what do you know about the stinky ball? So you too have begun to investigate. Yeah, seeing Camille at the end of Double Zeta, you know, that felt pretty good. I liked that. This is no mere adventure. Indeed, then you must do what we can to help you. What do you wish to hear from us? Not the strange events. But you know what I can definitely say about Double Zeta is, you know, without giving too much about the series, for those who still want to check it out, you know, I can definitely say that Double Zeta had some cute girls, and I like that a lot. You didn't just get one Puru, but you get two Puru. You don't just get the little sister, but you also get maybe three? Depends on how you look at it. Had Ru Loka. I liked her a lot. Glemmy Toto has good taste. Let's see here. What do you wish to hear from us? How about strange events now happening? It is true that there are many strange happenings. Earthquakes, volcano eruptions, but we do not understand how much about why they are occurring. I just know that the big old space ball stinks, and it is rubbing up its stank all over us. Could they not all be caused by the sorcery globe? Yeah, let's not get a little bit too crazy with the spoilers, man. Because there might still be people that wanna watch the series, and Double Zeta is definitely a series that'll take you places. Without clear evidence to that effect, we cannot be certain. Let's see here. How about the state of the continent of L? Right now, in the Kingdom of El, people are engaged in war with an army of monsters, but we do not have much information on how great or serious a conflict this is. There's only one question. Only one question to ask about Camille. So Camille, is Camille actually a man's name, or are you just trying to cope? Are there no more ships that cross over to El? There are ships, but not many, so whatever information we receive is from the battlefield and difficult to understand. What is the sorcery globe? Oh, the stank ball. We must admit that we know next to nothing about Mr. Stankball's sorcery globe. Did your majesty not send a survey team? I did send a survey team, but you know, the stank ball gun stank. We did. It has not returned. He'd stank up my entire team. And I asked them specifically not to return quite yet until they did something about the stink. Reina, the fact is that even we have not been able to obtain any significant understanding regarding the stink ball. I see. And so we have decided to summon adventurers to form a more effective survey team. I just kind of sent some guys. They were just regular dudes. They could have died on the way there as they weren't seasoned adventurers. Good job, Your Majesty. Sending regular dudes to do an adventurer's job. And that is why we saw so many of them in town. Okay. Oh yeah, Q, you definitely need to, you know, let out the steam a little bit. You gotta go in, find yourself in the heart of battle. The sorcery globe will be dangerous. We would rather that you did not embark on such a mission. You will find your aggression in the heart of battle, Q. Your Majesty is too kind. Please, be at ease. I will be all right. Cloud will be with me. Why, yes, he does seem a stout lad, but we would prefer he be better equipped. What do you mean, man? I just bought a new sword. Just bought this. Are you gonna give me a triple extra better sword, huh? I like free things, Your Majesty. Free expensive things, you know? And take the passport and travel money. Ah, sweet money. I'll take free money. Oh, I didn't even notice that girl at the bottom right. It's what's-her-face. What's-her-face better bring her face all the way over here. I could use her help. I could use her party help. Alright, got the passport. Your Majesty! Now we have asked you to investigate these strange happenings, so naturally you must be paid. Take it with you. Thank you, Your Majesty. You are a big old teddy bear, Q. It's part of what I like about you. Take the ship that leaves now from Click to reach L. Your Majesty, you are too kind. You gave me money so I could spend on this date that I am now taking from this continent to a completely other continent. This is the best date ever. I couldn't say anything to him. Well, yeah, he's a king and you're just some guy with tight pants. Don't worry, I was pretty nervous. Why were you so nervous? He was so chill with you, Reina. He's all like, Reina, may as well not call me Your Majesty. I'm your bro. I'm here to chill with you kids. Um. All right. So where do we keep the boats? Looks like I need a boat. Also, where is that three-eyed guy? Can I like obtain him somewhere? Because I never got him. Also, what's the deal with this NPC girl? What's she looking at over there? Oh, what's her face? She took her face and brought it all the way over here. What is the problem? I believe it's mine and no one else's. Heraldic wizard. Yours? Yours because of trickery, perhaps? A trickery? I don't think so, my dear wizard. Enough, hand it over or I'll kill you, you witch. Who does he think he is? Straight up going to kill you? Come on now. Claude, don't involve yourself with another woman when we're on this date, dude. Come on. No, I have to help. What was that tension on? Where'd you go? Out of the way, boy. Sir, I'm afraid that that's no way to treat a lady. What? Please behave more like a gentleman. Who do you think you're talking to? I am the heraldic wizard. Forget the lad. You had something to say to me, didn't you? Oh, so I'm just a lad now. Listen, man, I am here to help you. You could at least acknowledge me as a little bit... What would you call like an older lad? And now you're really ready to die. I'm gonna hit you with the good stuff. Look at this, charging it up. Actually, I'm kind of surprised he's actually this powerful. He's making the world shake. Boy, is he charging out that Kamehameha. Oh, she didn't need the wind up. She just kind of spat that out at you, dude. Did she just like totally negate it? If you want to fight, choose your opponent carefully. I still have no idea what this has to do with me. However, you'll regret this. Man, I was charging up that ball. I'm going to charge it up again, and then I'm going to carry it across town, and then I'm going to toss it at you. Perhaps that will teach him a lesson. Thank you, young man. Such a brave lad. I mean, I was about to punch him. Lad. Like I said, call me older than a lad. I'm not just a boyo-kun. Not just a shonen. I am an adult, I think. I was actually quite moved by your courage. Oh yeah, you into that? Was it cool? Oh, it's nothing. So cool? Claude, you're grinning. I mean, she might think I'm cool, man. Yeah, Final Fantasy Dissidia is a fun game. Duodecim was excellent. I was like replaying that like a year or two ago. That was fun. So didn't you just have an audience with the king? Oh yeah, she was at the bottom right corner of the screen where I wasn't looking. Dissidia NT was also really good. I was replaying their story for Dissidia NT, just the story bits for a while, and yeah, it was fun. How did you know? Because like the first time I went through Dissidia and also like the story of NT. I was not super familiar with all the Final Fantasy characters. Yeah, I wasn't like super familiar with the Final Fantasy characters. I was in some ways more familiar with the people voicing them because Johnny Young Bosch was my boy Furion. Bryce Papenbrook was my boy Zidane. Tidus was still James Arnold Taylor. Let's see here. I was visiting the castle as well, and some of the soldiers were talking about delaying other audiences for 2 special guests. Was it us? Are we the special guests? Are we cool? How do you know it was us? It is a shame that the community for Dissidia NT didn't really explode. It was a cool game. Let's see here. I couldn't get it out of my mind, and so I peeked at the throne room and saw you. Yeah. The 3v3 aspect of it definitely did make it a whole lot different from the previous Dissidia games. So that really was cool. Especially since you could like go in and 3v3 online on teams. That was cool. Let's see, that's an interesting pastime. Now, don't be that way. I have some information that will interest you. Yeah? I just managed to obtain this at the auction today. Who is it? What is it? Is it a present? Oh, it's a map that shows the location of an ancient treasure in the cave. It really was kind of hard to just get 2 people to get onto Dissidia. I mean, I'm just generally pretty bad at getting online and playing games. Kind of crazy that I am technically online something and playing a video game, just not necessarily an online video game, you know what I mean? How do you like to come up and find it? Treasure hunting date? Sounds pretty good. Thank you, but we have something more important to do than search for treasure. We're trying to learn about the stank ball. I appreciate Tara Branford more now that I finally played Final Fantasy VI. But then again, like I was fairly acquainted with Tara because Final Fantasy VI was like one of the first RPGs that my brother would be like playing around me, same as my sister. They would be both like playing the game, and me, I would be a little kid barely barely comprehending what is happening in the story. See, but you might find something that will help you on your quest for the stank ball. I want you to come with me, darlings. All right. We'll go treasure hunting with you, and the ancient treasure might give us some clues for the stink ball. All right, it sounds interesting. We'd be honored. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, Squall. And like, I thought Squall was pretty good in both NT and in Duodecim. And now that I actually have played Final Fantasy VIII, because like I just kind of played almost all Final Fantasies just like consecutively. So now I've actually have played Final Fantasy VIII. And I didn't think I would actually like Squall like as a main character, but incidentally, now that I've seen his story, now that I've gone on his adventure, met his awesome girlfriend, I do like Squall. Like maybe if I could go back to Kingdom Hearts with the knowledge that I have now, maybe I'll go nuts when I actually see Leon. My name is Celine Jules, and I'm a treasure hunter. Can't you tell from my treasure hunting outfit? Well then, let's take another look at that map. Listen, man, Terra's great. Tifa's awesome. Aerith is wonderful. But right now, my Final Fantasy girl is Rinoa Hartilly. Oh my gosh, Rinoa. She stole me. Well, actually, she is in, Rinoa is playable in NT, isn't she? Can't remember if I downloaded her, because I think she's DLC? But yeah, man. It's Renoa. It's Renoa Heartilly. Right now, she's standing as best Final Fantasy girl for me, bro. At first, I was all like, she's pretty cool. Just starting the game, it's kind of endearing how hard she's trying her best. But there's just like this one scene, just later on in the game, like second disc or something, where she has the opportunity to steal your heart, and man, she stole my heart. Let's see, I thought it had already been completely explored long ago. It seems that recently a new map of it has been found. Is that so? Oh, we better get equipped before we go. That's a good idea. The king did give me extra money. I could go buy more equipment. Something about her that I don't trust. Oh, I'm sorry, did you say something? Oh no, nothing, let's go. Was that pure jealousy? Is Reina becoming a jelly donut? Just because I decided to add another lady to our date? Come on now. Come on, you don't have to be jealous. It's just a third person to be on the date with us. Is there any sort of rule against a 3-person date? I think not. Let's see here. What does she use? Does she have a rod? That's what she's using. I need another helm. Yeah, let's get some leather helmets. Or banded helm. Or banded mail. Can I get some of that? Can I get the helmet? I'll buy the helmet. Let's see here, some boots. Alright, we're pretty good on boots. But iron greaves. Gonna get some iron greaves. In case I want to go kicking things. Alright, yeah, put that stuff on. Put that stuff on. There we go. There we go. I haven't actually spent a whole lot of time playing as Reina. So maybe I should go and play as Reina. How do I switch characters? I don't remember how to switch characters. Is it through combat? Formation? No. Combat, replacement, yeah. Am I doing this right? I hope I'm doing this right. Let's see, which direction am I supposed to be going? Oh, private actions. I should do some private actions. Is there anything to say here? I'll go play hide and seek with y'all. Let's go. Sure, it's busy as you'd expect from a castle town. I did not find Mr. Three Eyes again. I'd love to find Mr. Three Eyes. Whoa! Ooh, something's happening. Ooh, it's the girls, they're talking. Look, what I'm trying to say is... Well, what are they saying? Come on, let Claude know. What are you two talking about? See here. Eavesdrop. Let's see here. I'll get in the conversation. I want to be part of this. Come on. This is a 3-person date. What are you two talking about? Oh, nothing. Just passing the time. Right, Reina? Wink. Oh, yes. That's right. I see. Sorry to intrude then. Oh, really? That isn't what it looked like. It looked like you guys were having a conversation without me. And you know what? I want to be in the conversation. How come you guys are excluding me? Indeed, well, I'm sorry to inform you that that's exactly what it was. Wasn't it, Reina? Wink. That's right. Really, Reina? But what is you guys' favorite Final Fantasy girl, if you have one? It seems like Q is pretty into the Tara Branford, but I don't mind. But after playing Final Fantasy VI, Celeste was pretty good. I was pretty into Celeste. Of course I do, that's not what I mean. And there's no problem, is there? See you, Reina. Alright, bye Celine. Let's see here. Hoop. Okay, there's something about the stank ball. I found it. What, Claude? Yeah, Terra's pretty good. I like Terra. You know who else likes Terra? Dang old Yoshitaka Amano. the concept artist for the early Final Fantasy games. He liked him some dang Terra Branford. Tina Branford. Because if you look at all of his concept art, man, you tend to forget how many main characters were actually in that game, because that guy was drawing him some pictures of Terra Branford. What else was really cool? The characters in Final Fantasy IX were also really cool. What was that girl's name? Of course, there was Garnet. She was part of your party, but there was also the Night Girl, the one with the eye patch. She was awesome. I can't remember her name at the moment, but boy was she cool. She beat me up. She beat me up hard. But she also went through like her own like romantic like story arc. I was not expecting her to go through, but then it happened, and it was pretty fun. Hey Jasmine, how are you? I hope you're having a dang old good day. Let's see here. Who else is in Final Fantasy? Wait, is this a person? I thought it was a doll. I thought somebody left a toy on the bench. I didn't expect it to be an actual child. Brook is just a little farther down the road from the Cisco River Bridge. Oh, actually that's really useful. But where's the Cisco River Bridge? Yeah, the thunderstorm really did start doing a bit more than I would have liked last night. I'm actually kind of surprised that we didn't lose our power over where I'm at. Let's see, east of the city. Okay, east of the city. But hey, an impromptu day off. That's not bad. I wish I had a day off. I didn't have a day off for like almost an entire year at this point. And I'm tired. But at least streaming is kind of fun. Not having a bad time doing this. I get to talk about cute girls in Final Fantasy. You get to make new friends. You get to talk to some old friends, huh? Streaming ain't bad. It kind of made me wonder why I didn't start streaming immediately after I became an anime girl. But then again, I guess my plans for being an anime girl were a little bit different from what is currently happening with my status as an anime girl. But you know what? Plans change, man. Sometimes you're gonna be an anime girl, sometimes you're gonna be an anime girl in a different way. But at the end of the day, it's all just Japanimation. Kind of does make me wonder how many anime girls are in your area. You never know. You'll never know how many anime girls.
Looks like I must fight.
Yeah, there go. Punch him. Punch them all. So I forgot to set up my attacks. What kind of attacks does Reina have? Hey! Let's see here. Specialty. No, that's not specialty. Is it skill? Specialty. I can heal. Good. Press. Okay, crushing it with the weights and from out of the air. Groovy. Well, what? There we go. On the treasure. Ah, sweet, a blueberry. Those are important.
Here's the enemy.
The enemy.
Thunderball!
Gosh, like dubs for PlayStation games, man, they were something else. there are some people with a microphone. But gosh, were they ever charming? Like, in my opinion, it's hard to be more charming than dubs like in the Grandia. The first Grandia? I haven't played the second one. But the first Grandia, that is one charming dub. Is it the best dub I ever heard? No. It's definitely a dub of a certain time period that you really just cannot recreate. It's like decent acting with probably no direction. Passable acting, trying their best kind of acting. Zero direction. The direction they got was in Japanese. Or something. What else? Tales of Eternia, Tales of Destiny 2 has kind of like the same quality to it. It's not great. Did people forget that Street Fighter characters are supposed to be attractive? Like, was there a time period when people did not think Chun-Li was a good-looking lady?
Things will work out. I think.
Personally, I'm a sucker for Sakura. I think she's pretty cool.
Unexpectedly weak.
That's large. That is that is quite the build, Q. But you know what? If anybody can do it, I'm sure it could be you. To be freaking huge. Have that Street Fighter physique. Yep, the first lady of fighting games. That is quite a way to be. You an Artemis Leaf? I don't know what that does. I should heal. I should heal a little bit. Heal myself because I'm out there getting myself punched. Maybe I should switch back to Cloud. Because I am not doing a very good job with the whole healing thing. And I think that's the reason why I didn't spend much time being Reina in my first playthrough of this game, my previous playthrough of this game, because I did not have a good grasp of being a healer. Oh, with the squats, man.
Unexpectedly weak.
I hope I never have to see the day when you have to hit someone with the Tatsumaki Senpu Kyaku. But at the same time, I hope somebody gets it on camera so I can check it out on my free time. Because I would definitely be looking at that video. I would see somebody absolutely screw up in their life decisions, and then I would just see Q just rotate, like out rotating a Beyblade, but also he's suspended in the air and just doing the just showing the fruits of his labor. I'm all like, he did all these squats for this moment. Just so that when this guy fucks up, it'll be time.
Looks like we won.
I did it!
Ooh, mysterious mineral? I don't even know what kind of mineral it is. It just looks kind of crazy, so I put it in my pocket. That is a little bit of a childlike wonder. I used to do that when I was like in first grade. I would like look for like colorful rocks during recess, and then I would like give it to my teacher because she was a nice lady. And then
Looks like we won.
I also remember like showing them to my brother, like these blue rocks that I would find in like this during recess in like the schoolyard or whatever at the playground. And then he'd be all like, "Hey, be careful! They might have radiation or something." I was like, "Radiation? What do I know about that? I don't know anything about that. I'm scared. Why would it have radiation?"
We have a full score with this.
Yes, Q. You have to you have to do all the squats so that when somebody fucks up, you hit them with the Shinku Tatsumaki.
The enemy.
I have no choice.
I guess that'll be the aggression we were talking about earlier. All right.
We have a full score with this.
Man, look at all this experience we're getting. Like in retrospect, I doubt it actually had radiation, man. It was just a blue rock. Why would they have radiation? Yeah, right? You know, from all those radiation testing that we do in this part of the in this part of the city, you know, from that radiation. But honestly, the radiation I am worried about is all that radiation from the dang old sun. Goodness gracious, it is so hot lately. Trying to get into like the 90s. My goodness. Summer just started, man. I'm not trying to melt. I also feel so sorry for you since you did not have air conditioning for a while, I presume. if your power was out, goodness gracious. It's the worst time to have your power out when it can just be hot. I do not handle heat, man. See, all I can see is that huge boulder. It's a dang old big old rock. This is very strange. According to the map, the treasure room is supposed to be just ahead. Perhaps it's a fake? That can't be. There's no fake maps. That's not a real thing. By the way, Reina, sweetheart. Yes? I see you can cast a recovery spell, am I right? How do you get to do that? Well, I really don't understand it myself. I just say, hey you, get better, and then they do. I was able to use it before I understood anything about it. In the heraldic arts, there is no recovery. Oh, I guess you didn't really have a reason to stay in and just melt. You had the opportunity to go out and do errands. That's a good way to handle the sweltering summer. Oh my gosh. Last year, just like around this time is when my air conditioning kind of stopped working inside of my car, and boy, driving was a bad time. But it was also a time when I would do a lot of driving because I was really into going to use the game shops and seeing what they had. So I would be like driving an hour, maybe like 45 minutes out just to see cool stuff or whatever. A video game heaven or something. Oh, what a bore! It was such an expensive map. And yeah, and getting my air conditioning fixed was expensive, man. What that cost me? Like $2,000, almost $3,000, bro. But at the same time, I don't handle the heat, man. I'm not about that. I'm not about the sun. I was gross. I was sweaty. I was melting in the car, man. I could pull down the window and try to feel better about that. I mean, it was definitely better than doing nothing. And then like gave me like a weird tan on my elbow because you know when you put down when you're driving during the summer with the window down, you have to take the elbow, you have to rest it on the thing. That elbow is not supposed to stay inside the car. No, your elbow is about to eat all of the UV rays because you have the style and ease. Let's see here. Celine, before we do that, can you show me the map? We're running around and Celine was the one holding the map, not Claude. And there's something small written right here. Something about a spell. Why, you're right, Claude, darling. It's faint and hard to read, but there really is something written here. Should we do as it says? I'll try it right away. What does it say? Does it say toss the rock out of the way? Whoa, why are we tossing the rock out of the way? Man, Celine, you are buff. I'm into it. But yeah, last summer, man. Crazy times. I'm glad that I did get that air conditioning fixed because I blast the heck out of that air conditioning year round, man. Even if it's during like the winter, I don't turn it on to like, you know, AC, but you know, I still need the heater a little bit. All right, now there's a path. Let's see here. We done it. Good job. You looked at the instructions and we followed the instructions. You know how hard that is. You know how hard it is to read instructions and then follow them out. That is the cause of 98% of accidents in the kitchen. Alright. Let's see here. Because I have to be able to beat some sort of boss before before the stream ends today, man. You have to get somewhere. You have to progress. I can't just have spent 2 hours running around in a circle not knowing what to do. That's sissy stuff. Loser crap. Can't do that. Especially when Q is in training. When Q is in training to do Shinku Tatsumakis? No. I have to up my game. I have to at least progress in a video game. Where's the path? Is this the path? The big glowy wall? That's the path we're talking about. Ooh, look at all the treasure! Okay. Trying to remember back in my first playthrough of the game, there is something about all the treasure. There's like a thing about the treasure that I need to remember, but I'm not remembering at the moment. Man, Celine is pouring down all those rays. No, I don't actually have that many blackberries. I forgot to buy some.
We have a full score with this.
I forgot to buy more healing and MP items. So I have to choose carefully. I'll choose this. Oh no! This treasure box is empty. Oh no! This treasure box is going to kill me. Rock. You're right, Q. The grind never stops, man. The grind is always. The grind is constant. The grind is life. If you're not grinding in your life, maybe you're not living your life. There we go. Yeah. Pulling out the tab. I hope these guys aren't difficult. No, difficult, or they just get beat up. Just get oh wow! Okay. You guys are doing a lot. I need you to do a whole lot less. What does Reina do? Reina, do a little bit more than nothing, please. Don't forget to set up her AI. Oh, she's healing. That's not Celine, right? That's Reina? She's healing me. Yeah, that's Reina healing me. Okay, good. She's doing stuff. She's active. Celine, she's doing nothing. I mean, I guess that's fine as long as she's not like in the way and dying. And honestly, I'm not sure how I'd feel if I had Celine out here punching things. You don't need to punch things, Celine. I got this covered. There we go. Ooh, we're versatile.
Yeah. I deserve this.
All right. Oh, those guys weren't so tough. Okay. So is that going to happen with all the treasures? Is that what I was trying to remember? Oh, I got the ancient writings. Sweet. And I'm assuming that the rest of the treasures are trapped. Is that what I was looking for? We found it. All right, we did it. Hooray. You mean this? What is it really? Yeah, what is this chicken scratch? These are the ancient writings. I can't read this at all. It's old, but it's not legible. Because if you go back through time, this true struggle, the true uniting factor of humanity is that we all have stinky handwriting. It's no good. I can't read it at all myself. There's no other way than to go back to the village where I was born and ask an elder there. Oh my gosh. I was like trying to write something by hand, right? I was like talking to someone and I wanted to give them my Twitch handle so that they could watch Action Smacchan on Twitch. If you haven't followed me, go ahead and follow me. Wink, wink. But yeah, I was like trying to write it by hand, and I kind of realized how long it has been since I actually wrote something by hand. Because my handwriting has regressed a good my handwriting has regressed like a good 20 years. Maybe even more than that, because I was like, wow, this is like some elementary school level handwriting. Whatever. But how was your handwriting compared to what it was 10 years ago? No. Because if I start writing you letters instead of texting you, I will instead have a 2-week response wait time as opposed to the regular 1 week between our messages. Let's see here. I think that was a boss, so I'm gonna save. Let's see here.
The enemy.
I have no choice.
You know, you have a point though. What is an extra week between friends?
We have a full score with this.
You know what? That is true. Is it true that people don't really teach cursive anymore in schools? But is losing it really that bad? Like, sure, cursive can look fancy and make you feel snooty, but like, what does it do in the long run? Like, nobody's really trying to read that. Unless what you're worried about is like, maybe in the future, like everybody forgot what cursive means and how to read it. So, like, are people afraid that they won't be able to read the Declaration of Independence, and then and then people will just start making things up?
Here's the enemy. Heads up. Fireball!
But then again, like, it's not like I have the Declaration of Independence memorized either, so if, like, somebody says, oh yeah, well, this is in it. This is totally inside the Declaration of Independence, I'll just kind of nod and be like, uh-huh, yeah. But also, in the absence of cursive, what are people's signatures gonna look like? And granted, I definitely sign a lot of documentation with just electronic signatures. But will people just kind of write their signatures in print now? Is this a treasure that I already opened? How am I lost? I'm not lost. Look at this huge guy! He is the biggest dude!
The enemy.
In life, that guy was bigger than anything. That guy was the size of 5 of me.
We have a full score with this.
Is that not the most important thing just about writing?
Careful.
The first thing you gotta learn is how to write your own name. And honestly, what else do we need to write? We just need to be able to write our own names. Just so I can be all like, this is what Smacchan looks like when you write it down. And that is the extent of my knowledge about how to write. And that's all I need. See, am I going the right way?
Here's the enemy.
Things will work out. Looks like we won.
Let's see, is this the right way? Gosh, I wish this fountain healed me. I'm a bit afraid for my life right now.
Heads up.
Things will work out. I think.
Oh, we'll be fine, Clyde. But Celine just used all her MP to do that wind blade just for you, kid. Ha!
Well, that's somewhere around 80 points.
Wait, what kid had a crisis in the bank? Was it because somebody wrote his name in cursive? Honestly, the first time I kind of like established a what's it called? A signature was in a bank. Now when I'm thinking about it,
I did it.
I like had to sign something because I was getting like an actual job as a teenager, and I had to worry about tax documents, and I had to sign a bunch of things, and I was like, wait, I never signed anything before. So,
Like I must fight.
because since everything was asking for a signature, I was like, I guess I'll just make up a signature now. And back then it was just me trying my best to write in cursive. Trying to adhere to cursive rules. And writing out my name. Even though that's not really the point of The point of a signature is not necessarily to write your name in cursive as much as to have
Careful.
sort of an individualized, recognizable as you writing your name and putting your name to something.
You're too easy.
Well, man, as long as it's like individualized, as long as it is your name representing you, written by you, that is just what your signature gotta be, man.
Work out.
But I actually have like switched around my signature throughout the years. Like for me, writing my signature, there's like a section of my name where I cannot do it correctly unless I look away from the paper. Because for some reason, that kind of became part of my signature. I have to look away from the paper after I start this first initial, or else it doesn't look like the rest of the times I used this version of my signature.
Be careful.
It's very strange. And then I kind of have like different variations, right? Sometimes I do actual first and last name when I'm signing something. So it would be like Smack and also Chan. But then like there are times when I would just be signing something. And these days it's like mostly like this. It's when I just kind of do the first name. So instead of Smack and Chan, it's just gonna be Smack.
We have a full score with this.
Oh yeah, I used to have like a super like Hollywood ass like signature like back in when I was in university, because that's kind of when I cared the most. But by the time I get to like now, and I'm like, I'm basically a bum. The only thing I have to worry about is being an anime girl and not really contributing to society. There's no reason to be too proud of this name that I'm trying to write down. So I better make sure that I write a section of this name while not looking at the paper. So like if I'm signing something with someone across from me, part of the signature is making very direct eye contact for a section of my name. You write the first initial, stare directly into the pupils of the person in front of you. And then you cross the T, man. You've been such a help. Thank you so much. What do you mean? This date's not over yet. It was nothing. Also, we got pretty lost in the middle way there. I hope that is okay with you. Anyhow, we couldn't find any clue concerning the sorcery globe. No way, Jasmine, next time I need to sign something, I'll make sure that I go to your house and then make sure that I sign it there so that you could be the person across from me and I have to make very intense direct eye contact with in the middle of my signature. Because I have to look at something, man. Let's see, what were you investigating the stink ball for? Next time, every time, even if I'm just like writing a text for you, I will look directly into your eyes. I'll make sure that I see exactly what color your soul is as I write my signature. Don't set anything on fire during the summer, that's bad. Okay, I won't do it. It's already too hot. Yes, that's why I wanted to go to the continent of El. Wait, why don't you go with us, Celine? We could keep this 3-person date going. Claude. 3-person dates are awkward, dude. Why do you want this to be a thing? Well, I just thought it would be reassuring to have your heraldic arts. It is pretty cool using my heraldic arts to show off during a 3-person date. Let's see. I'll give it some thought. You will really? Yes, if it's all right with her. I mean, she seems like a 2-person kind of date. She might not be in the whole 3-person thing. Let's see here. Well, no, definitely have her join. The more people we have, the less likely we are to have a game over. Of course, Reina will agree. I will speak for her. Please, by all means, join us. It's okay, right, Reina? Yeah. Well, then maybe I'll accompany you for a while. Like maybe a really long time. Good, let's start for a click as we had planned it to do from the beginning. Right on. Yes, join the party. More people can join our party. We'll have so many party members. Will I eventually be able to have the 4-person date? Let's see here. I should save before I screw up and die against a rando. And have to feel the shame of losing against a rando and also having to go through that entire cave again because man was I lost. My legendarily bad sense of direction was on fleek.
Beware!
Beware, you say? I'm too buff for beware. Take this! Oh, one shot at that guy! Oh, I'm too strong! Why was I even afraid? I didn't need to save at all. I need to stop by somewhere for an inn or something. How do I get back? There, I'm gonna go there. We need to go over here, because they definitely have an inn or something.
Oh, it's just them.
We can win this!
I hope I could kill them in one shot too.
Fireball!
Who's over there doing fireballs? Did that fireball hit anything? Did that fireball miss absolutely everything? Come on now.
Unexpectedly weak.
Oh my gosh. So like, it is summer. And summer, not my favorite season. But summer is when you could buy your own packs of Baja Blast. And boy, you know I already bought like 2 cases of Baja Blast. I am so full of the Baja. There's a castle here, isn't there? Is that important? Do we need the castle? Also, where did they go? I want to find them in the hide and seek. I gotta find them in hide and seek. Oh, is this an item shop? Do kind of. Oh, the skill guild. Oh yeah, skills are important. You want to hear advice on skills? No, I don't want your dang old advice. I've been ignoring the fact of skills, even though they are supposed to be pretty important. I'll buy a few. Thank you very much. Okay, get that. We just buy all these skills. How did you never fill yourself with a Baja? Fill yourself with Baja, Jasmine. You can be Baja Jasmine. You can make yourself 85% Baja Blast at this very moment. Wait, no, I don't want to read. I just want your skills. Give me the skills. You know, thinking back, I don't think I ever went to Taco Bell and also had Jasmine with me. We never went to Taco Bell together. I went to Taco Bell with Q. Man, I went to Taco Bell so many times with Q. Don't even get me started on how many times I went to Taco Bell with Primo. Bro, I went to Taco Bell. We practically lived in a Taco Bell. Went to Taco Bell so many times. I'm not sure if I ever went to Taco Bell with our good pal Blue Infinity. Never went to a Taco Bell with Blue. But I remember like there would be times when I'd be sitting in the cafeteria in high school next to Blue. there were just a couple times when we would just be sitting there, and then I'd be all like, what? You have a girlfriend? And he was all like, this burrito is better than sex. And I'd be all like, nice. We used to have really cool conversations. I love Chinese food. You know, I hadn't gone to a Chinese place in a while. We should go get Chinese food. Oh, it's Reyna. What's she doing? Over here with her religion. Oh, Claude, it's you. That's like Reyna's favorite way to like play it off, as if she wasn't thinking about Claude all day. Trying to be all coy. What's wrong? You seem to be so far away. Oh, nice. Yeah, you... yeah, we should totally set up a day to go get Chinese food. It's fine not to go this week. I mean, I get paid pretty much never. So I'm pretty much good anytime you're ready. See here. Oh, she's talking about, I would like to marry a nice man in a beautiful place like this. Alright. Oh. So you're a girl after all. Whoa. Wedding? I thought you had already had yours. Or I'd like to have a wedding in a place like this too. Yeah, I'd like to have a wedding in a place like this too. So you think so too? Sure, but I'll have to find the right person first. That's true. But you won't have any trouble with that. You'll find a handsome man easily. Handsome men are so easy to find. Especially if you're Reyna, apparently. Thank you, Claude. But I'm sure you'll find a beautiful wife without any trouble either. Is that the end of the conversation? Oh man. I wonder if that was the right answer choice. You know what I didn't realize when I was playing when I was playing Star Ocean 3. Star Ocean Till the End of Time. I think the answer choices that you make in that game that affect your relationship with your party members, I think they also affect the quality of their AI. And there was like just one of the party members that I just kind of like messing with and like purposefully choosing ridiculous answers sometimes. And then like later on in the game when she was like the only one in the party with me, I'd be all like, why are you so stupid? Please heal me. It's because I'm a jerk. Because I was mean to her. It's because we were not that close of friends. I did not go to the end. I need to go to the end. I need to make sure that I don't actually die in a random encounter. Where's the end? That's the end. That's on to Rachel. Take my money. I need to do in things. Gosh, I do miss being able to go out to fast food restaurants with Q. Those are like some of the best. Sometimes sometimes just Q quotes would just kind of echo in my head inside of fast food places, especially like when I'm like on days where I'm just kind of spending time with myself. Just the words, go big or go home, just kind of echo in my head. And then like it would always be followed up with, that's my boy Johnny Tsunami. That's what he used to say. Man, Johnny Tsunami was pretty great. And then I have to always follow that thought up with, Johnny Tsunami is really good. Because I was watching Johnny Tsunami pretty recently. I was watching Johnny Tsunami, and then the first one I watched was Brink. I was watching Brink because like I was like, I had this Disney Plus account. I have not been using it. I'm not able to support continued use of this Disney Plus account, so I will have to turn it off. But before I turn it off, I'm gonna watch some Brink. And Brink, still a good movie. That was a good movie. And Johnny Tsunami, awesome. Oh, that's a good character. He's a better hero than some of the characters in the MCU. He might be a better Johnny Tsunami might be a better hero than a lot of the characters in the MCU. He saved many people non-violently. He did it with the power of sportsmanship. I'm really just choosing a direction to run and then running. I don't remember. Do I have the map? Ooh, a town. I should just go to the town. Which town is this? Hold on.
Oh, it's just them.
We can win this.
Yeah, sportsmanship.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, man. When it comes to the mountain and the slopes, you don't just choose a fork and you don't just choose a spoon. See, what you need is the both, the spork. What matters is your sportsmanship. Because everybody should be able to ski and board and spoon and fork. He's like, welcome, buy a lot, okay? Spend your money, give me all of your money. I see that you have bulging pockets full of so much money. Just give me all of it. Alright, I'll give you as much money as you have blueberries. Well, no, hold on. I just bought blackberries. I need a couple of blueberries. I don't need that many blueberries, but I still need a few. I guess I still need like some blackberries. What do aquaberries do? Oh, poison. Is poison that big of a deal right now? I don't think it's that big of a deal. Silver inklet, protected square. That doesn't sound super cool. Ooh, resurrection bottle. That's expensive. I don't have enough money for the resurrection bottle. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that to myself. But I'll buy all these berries. I gotta buy so many berries. But yeah, what was I talking about? Disney Plus, sportsmanship. I decided to also watch Full House. Not Full House. Smart House. I was watching Smart House. Man, I feel like most of like the adult characterization in that movie just kind of went over my head when I was a kid. I was really only paying attention to whatever the kids were saying and doing. But you know what? That was a pretty solid family film. Because the dad and the not mom had a pretty good character arc. Well, you know what? Fine, I'll commit to talking about Bob Saget. You know, I used to really like Full House when I was a kid. I just really liked what's it called? Those sitcoms. I like sitcoms a lot. I used to watch like Three's Company with my mom. And then I started watching Full House. Yeah. Oh yeah. those Disney Channel original movies, especially like those early ones, they age pretty well. I'm not sure if Full House ages as well. I'm not sure if Full House ages as well as Smart House. When we're comparing a movie to a multi-season television show, so I don't know how to compare those properly. Are you going to end? Yeah, I don't really need an end at the moment. What does this guy say? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm here to go to the ship for the port. Or go to the port for the ship. Oh yeah, oh my gosh. In the remake, I am totally looking forward to how just like many of the towns in this game are gonna look. Like in the HD 2D. Well, first of all, I need to say, I do like HD 2D games. I haven't played a whole lot of them. Definitely have the first, what's it called? Octopath Traveler in my backlog at the moment. I didn't even get the second one yet. But I do appreciate how they look. I love the 3D environments. I love having sprites in my 3D environment. Love it. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to this entire game, just turning on the HD 2D look, having all these environments turned into 3D. Hopefully we could get a bunch of different camera angles in these towns. Oh man, I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, Full House was awesome. I also really liked Boy Meets World. And I am currently one of those nerds that are watching those podcasts of rewatching sitcoms. You know what I mean? I was watching the Boy Meets World one a little bit because that one has Will Friedle, and I love Will Friedle. Even just as like a voice actor, he's super awesome. Nobody can tell me that in Kingdom Hearts 2, Cypher is not perfectly cast. That Will Friedle, even though Cypher is not like an important character in Kingdom Hearts 2, Will Friedle was still perfect choice for Cypher. And I hope that if Cypher ever ends up in anything else modern, it's still gonna be voiced by Will Friedle. Because man, Will Friedle. Yeah, Will Friedle is Cypher. Go back and play Kingdom Hearts 2. He is absolutely Cypher. He's definitely Terry McGinnis sounding like Cypher. He's definitely Lionel. He's definitely Ron Stoppable. He's definitely Eric Matthews playing as Cypher. Let's see here. Captain, you want to ship with us? You'll be needing a passport then. Well, luckily I do have a passport. You crazy Captain Man. Passport, you mean this? Wait, what was your opinion on Birth by Sleep? See here, why you have one? That's a surprise. You know, I did not know that about the voice of Terra. That is that is an obscure piece of information. That guy is not Will Friedle. Will Friedle is not the son of the CEO of Neopets, as far as I know. Maybe Terra himself is a Neopet. Yeah, I didn't take you for persons of such rank. When does the ship leave? As soon as we get her loaded, as soon as you get on board. Come on. And that'll be soon, I suppose. Soon, perhaps not as soon as you would like. Why not take in the sights while you're waiting? Let's see. For me, Aqua is pretty awesome. She was Aqua in Birth by Sleep was probably the character I cared about the most in the game. First of all, I could kind of relate to her being frustrated with how stupid her boyfriends are being. Cause wow, some of the stuff Terra and Ventus would be doing. I'd be looking at it and be like, why are we putting up with them? And then she has to go clean up the dang old messes. But yeah, Aqua's pretty precious. Although as far as Kingdom Hearts girls go, Xion is, yeah, she's my favorite. It's time before the ship leaves. Let's rest on one of these benches. Hey, what, kid? Excuse you. Rude. Let's see here. Well, first of all, when it comes to Vanitas, I did not allow him to kill me. It's just that the fact was I was like level 17 or 19 when I was playing as Ventus and trying to beat Vanitas at the end of the game. And he was just straight murdering me for 5 hours straight because I was not strong enough to really handle him. So I was playing on like proud mode. So that was a bad time. I was having a really bad time first time I was playing Birth by Sleep. Goodness, what a start. Are you alright, Claude, darling? But on my first... Oh. Also, thanks for coming by, Jasmine. I'll talk to you later. But yeah, Birth by Sleep, man. That game was tough. Kids these days just run right past without thinking. Hey. What's wrong, Claude? I've lost my wallet. Oh yeah, that dang old kid. That dang old kid totally saw that wallet bulging in my tight pants. It must have been that kid. The dang old kid. Well, we don't know that. Maybe it was left somewhere. If it was that boy, he'll have to be punished. We'll have to look for him and find out what he did. What did he look like? He was small, I think, with blue hair. Wait, so like their hair... So in this game, the hair is actually blue? As opposed to just kind of being an abstract reflection of the character's personality? The hair is actually blue? Let's see, let's look for him through the town. Alright. Well, he has to be around here somewhere, and I have to be able to find that kid. Oh man, Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts 1, that guy. That was the fight, man. That was the first time in that game you fought someone that difficult. And it was freaking Sephiroth. Even if you've never played Final Fantasy VII, you know that Sephiroth is a big deal. And at that time, I still haven't tried Sephiroth. But yeah, that was a good fight. I liked that one a lot. So Kingdom Hearts 1 is actually the first game I ever like fully 100% completed. And I did use Sephiroth to grind to level 99. So like, you know, in that time, I like mastered the fight with Sephiroth. Because I fought him so many freaking times, man. And I'm not sure if there was like a better way to grind to get to level 99, but it's just the way I did it. I fought Sephiroth too many times. Now with Kingdom Hearts 2, I don't remember if I have a hard time remembering if I beat Sephiroth. No, I had to have beaten Sephiroth because Kingdom Hearts 2 was like the second game I ever 100% beat. And I do remember getting the Fenrir, the keychain. I'm pretty sure you get it for beating Sephiroth. But I don't know. I feel like there was like if you exploited more of your arsenal in Kingdom Hearts 2, Sephiroth is easier, but I did not. I wasn't good at the game, man. I just wanted to hit things with my Keyblade. I didn't really want to do any spells, and the only time I did a spell would be to like heal or something. So I remember struggling more with the Kingdom Hearts 2 Sephiroth than the Kingdom Hearts 1 Sephiroth, because like I said, I kind of made Kingdom Hearts 1 Sephiroth my punching bag. But Kingdom Hearts 2 Sephiroth, I did not use him as a punching bag. Alright. Shoot. It is already 8 p.m., my friends, which means that it is the end of today's show. And just as always, guys, thanks so much for being here. I'm gonna be I will continue grinding on Thursday. Well, the grind never stops, truly, but we're gonna be streaming again on Thursday. Might even switch up the games, even though I am truly enjoying going through Star Ocean 2. But let me know if you're checking me out on YouTube, and if you're only following me on Twitch, I do recommend checking out my YouTube channel, also at Action Smacchan on YouTube, because of course I stream, but also I still do pre-recorded content, and that comes out 5 days, or not 5 days, it comes out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I just released my 100th video yesterday. So go ahead, if you have not already, check me out on YouTube. And if you only see me on YouTube, man, you can check out my Twitch. Follow me on Twitch. But anyway, guys, thanks for being here. I'm gonna call it a day today, but I will look forward to seeing you in the future Smacchan Packed Adventures. Take care, everyone.